All right, joining me right now is Democratic Congressman Brad Sherman of California. His district covers parts of Los Angeles ravaged by those wildfires earlier this year. Thanks so much for being with us. What is the latest that you have learned about this possible flooding in those areas that were decimated by the fires?
We've got hundreds of people evacuated, many thousands who have been told to stand by with an evacuation warning. So far, I haven't seen huge figures as to the cost of the damage, and I haven't been aware of any deaths in our area. But this is just the beginning, and we've got more rain coming in. The burn scar creates a terrible circumstance, as your video shows, that whether you're at the bottom of the hill or at the top of the hill, the fact that vegetation has been burned can create a real problem.
Yeah, it really is a very threatening situation. Thus far, are you satisfied with the level of, support that residents in the area have been receiving, especially, as they still try to recover from those fires?
So far, I don't want to micromanage or criticize. So far, it looks pretty good. What is more of the federal responsibility is whether we'll be providing any aid to those people who incur significant uninsured losses as a result of these floods. And the typical rule, I mean, these floods, in my area at least, are a direct result of the fire. But the FEMA has ruled in these cases that it's a separate disaster. I hope very much that we're able to pass supplemental legislation that, among other things, makes those who suffer from the burn scar in the same category as those who suffered from the burning.
Yeah. Speaking of legislation, on November 4th, voters in the Golden State approved a ballot measure last week that allows state Democratic lawmakers to replace congressional lines drawn by the state's independent commission with new ones that make 5 Republican-held U.S. House seats more favorable for Democrats. This week, the Justice Department sued Governor Gavin Newsom and Secretary of State Shirley Weber in an attempt to block that plan. What do you expect the response to be from the governor and the secretary? Was it kind of preemptively expecting that there might be a legal challenge? And is there possibly a plan in place just in case?
This is a desperate legal move. It won't succeed. It's wrong on the facts. It's wrong on the law. The law is very clear. It's unfortunate law. It's law I'd like to correct here in Washington that says that states can discriminate for the purpose of partisan gain. And that is exactly what we did, and under current law, exactly what we're allowed to do. The lawsuit claims that somehow this was an effort to empower Latinos at the expense of everybody else. And look, I was there in the process. We had one objective, and that was to collect 5 seats for the Democrats. It had nothing to do with anybody's ethnicity. Of course, there are an awful lot of Latino Democrats in California, and if you're going to create 5 new Democratic seats, perhaps one will have a Latino majority. But and even if that was an objective, and it certainly wasn't because I was there, I don't think that that would disqualify the plan in any circumstance. So this is a desperate legal move. These are the new lines that are going to be effective, and I look forward to representing my new district.